Alright, here we go with Bank Company. I think this hand's a keeper. It's not great by any means, but we have a 2-drop, we have a good 3-drop, why not? Several good 3-drops, rather. It's like our opponent. There's a company, that certainly helps. I think we're going to just run out this Hallowed Fountain tapped. Next turn we'll play the Razor Ridge Thicket and play our Pride Mage. Wonder what our opponent's on, really, with the Razor Ridge Thicket. That's not a card you see a ton. Is it Boggles without a Boggle? It's not, it's a Wall of Roots, okay. It's probably Obzon Company or something like that. And there's the birds, right on time, of course. Alright, well, let's start the beatdown. Just probably play the... I guess we'll play the Knight after this. Now, because I saw the Razor Ridge Thicket first, I didn't play that. I played this instead of the fetch lands. Because we can fetch and not shock ourselves later. We'll have a better idea. And this also maybe is some different idea what he's playing against. But also I wasn't trying to play around Lightning Bolt because I didn't expect to see red mana. As it turns out, he's actually playing Naya and has a Nahiri immediately, so that's pretty good. We cannot attack into Nahiri. I mean, I'll certainly try. Just don't expect it to work. We can play the Mimeomancer here, though. Turn 3 Nahiri may just... I mean, that just may be a thing. Alright, he has called our bluff. Alright, so we have access to 2 blue right now. The birds would be 3. Can I get the breeding pool here and be safe? Yeah, we can get breeding pool and be safe. And we'll play Mimeomancer. It gives us pressure on the Harbinger next turn. This card's just very good. Turn 3 Nahiri when he's on the play is actually just terrifying. Because we're just going to die to it if he has a removal spell for a Mimeomancer. The good news, well, there's not a ton of good news. I mean, we'll have 2 flyers next turn, but I mean, we're not coming back from Emrakul. I guess we're at 17. We could not. We could play the company. We'll see. I don't have high hopes here. Yep. Discarding. What did we discard? Great. I guess we'll get the plane so we can fetch that basic forest and go to 16 and not die, but probably just dead here. Ooh, okay. Alright, new plan. Path the Wall of Roots so we can try to poke the Nahiri. This probably won't work, but don't really want to die to Nahiri either. He just wasn't even discarding. His hand's just that good. Oh my gosh, and he has the Restoration Angel, huh? Okay, well, I don't think we were ever going to win this one. Well, we'll fetch down to 16. We'll play our Collected Company. And then we'll see what happens. This is fairly absurd. Maybe we should be playing his deck. His deck seems sweet. I don't really know that we can hit anything here to not die, but gotta try, right? It does not have trample. We can block. Get a voice. Sure. What do we sack? The Pride May. Oh my gosh. Make it stop. We're just dead. Well, that was absurd. Okay. Well then. Let's try that one again. We'll go first and try not to get ravaged like that. Now, there's probably some value to Reflector Mages here. Like, I don't think that the Pride Mage is any good here. The Finks seems, the War Monks seem real mediocre. Yeah, we'll play the Meddling Mage for value. Give this one a shot. That was ridiculous. I don't think there's nothing we could do there. He had the Resto Angel when we hit the path. He even had the second path himself. That's not a game you're gonna win very often. You know, when they plus Nahiri and don't discard anything, you're probably in trouble. And we certainly were. I mean, he knows we have collected company, but I don't know that there's much he can do about it because, I mean, what's he gonna do? Play Grafdigger's Cage and wreck himself too? All right, let's go first. It's a keeper. Have the bird, have the fetch. Have the removal and some nice value creatures here. I think we'll go ahead and play the Voice of Resurgence here. Punishes him pretty hard. And we'll get the Misty that we anticipate fetching a Hallowed Fountain for. Should give us access to 2 blue mana and then 3 with the Heath. We just have turn 3 Cryptic Command. Which is pretty good. Alright, so he's leading with Breeding Pool here. So he's 4 color. He was Naya last game. Wonder what this is for. Interesting deck over there, that's for sure. I think that our plan next turn will probably just be to attack with our voice and hold up our Cryptic Command. I mean, I imagine he's considering whether or not he just wants to burn something on the voice now. I don't know what we're going to name with this. I mean, probably Nahiri, but it sort of depends how the game goes too. If there's a situation where Resto Angel's real, very good against us, we'll use it on that. Just sort of play it by ear. It just seems like his deck does not have his own Voice of Resurgence. Okay. That made our Cryptic Command way worse. Oops, only a Hallowed Fountain. Doesn't matter. Okay, so alright, we'll just burn a path on it. Or do we... No, let's attack. Let's attack. Because ours is going to be bigger than his. And if he does go for the block, then we can have Cryptic up. Obviously, with Voice, we can't cast spells on his turn or we get wrecked. So, this is actually good for us. Yeah, so he's got a 1/1, and obviously his will grow, but so will ours. So next turn, I don't think there's anything. I think I just want to pass with Cryptic Command open. We don't exactly have a lot of ways to kill him yet. We have this 2/2 elemental token, that's it. But we'll Cryptic into something here, in all likelihood. No way he's just going to pass back. I don't really want to cycle my Cryptic. I want value out of it. So this would be the great opportunity to collect a company if we had it. Alright, now we have something to do. Now we very much get to punish him, and this isn't something I mentioned in the we'll rumble. In the overview for the deck, but Gavany Township is also plays very well with all the instants in your deck. Let's see what he wants to do here. So we have Cryptic Command open. If somehow he does nothing, which I don't expect, so he's probably going to tap out for Nahiri. It's going to get countered. We'll just counter bounce and just be so far ahead of him at that point. Then we can untap, just Gavany if we have nothing better to do and get in for 4. Either way, we get to do something sweet on his turn here. I might counter draw. Depends how scared how much we think we need to play around this elemental, but counter bounce is a good way to finish it off. Counter draw, though, if we just think we're going to keep him off of creatures and not care about it. Alright, what's he falling? Birds. It resolves. Sure, no blocks. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and Gavany. Let's see if this baits out something out of him. I mean, we have to make the play. Nothing. Okay, great. Alright, so we could play the Kitchen Finks or the Meddling Mage. I almost don't think we can do anything because we're ahead on board. And he can't company or anything like that. We just don't have any reason to. I mean, this actually might give away the wow, is he really expecting Cryptic? But we don't need to do anything right now, so I'm not going to. You know, I could tap mana for the Finks. Hell, I could play Finks and Meddling Mage if I wanted to name Nahiri, and it'd be great. But the way I see it, he's tapping at least 3 mana to do anything that even affects this board. We Cryptic it, we come out even, and we're ahead on the board right now. We're winning the race. Our elemental's larger. We have the Governing Township. There's no reason to advance our board further. Now he's shocking himself with his Stomping Ground. What does that mean? Okay. I'm going to counter bounce. In theory, this counters the Nahiri and wrecks the elemental unless he's sitting on his own counterspell over there, which would be pretty bad for us. What is his deck? I don't understand what he's playing. Okay, that's pretty bad. Jesus. And if he minuses, oh my gosh, and we don't draw a land, we can't even birds to kill it? What a disaster. I don't know. Was I supposed to expect negate plus Nahiri? I mean, he was clearly representing something, but at that point, I have no choice, right? I'm gonna path this though. Deal with this now. We need to hit a land to kill the Nahiri. We did not hit a land to kill the Nahiri. Okay, so we have access to 5 mana. So we can play a big knight. Which I think is better than the Kitchen Finks here. Because all he's going to have is path, and they both get blown out by path. The upside of this is a little higher because if we untap it, it'll be bigger, and if we untap with it, we can... Alright, so now let's play this. So the question is, do we name Restoration Angel or Path to Exile? I think we name Path to Exile. It seems like something he could have very much just been holding this entire game, so go ahead and do that. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to spam the board out earlier. I'm really not sure. His deck he's certainly thrown me off because I did not know what to expect. He's playing 4-color Nahiri, and I did not imagine that there would be a negate there, so I don't know. Maybe that was incorrect on my part. I mean, it was clear when he shocked himself he had something, but at that point I don't have an option, right? I have to let it resolve. He's going to negate something anyways. So if he actually discards this time, no. His hand's just that good always. It's bad for me. I wonder if he really needed this extra land he played. Alright, so he can't play path. We obviously can't play our path, but I think that's fine because our board is very large right now. And we can even do something like... Okay, well, see. 8th removal anyways, that's fine. I wonder if there's... Oh, he got punished so hard. Oh, you got punished so hard, buddy. Alright, so the question is... So I guess we're going to have to throw away the breeding pool here, or the hallowed fountain here. We actually need more white. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. The question is... Yeah, there's no reason to do anything like that. Okay, so we'll just... This is... The blowouts are real right here. Now, of course, this doesn't do anything about Nahiri, but it does... It definitely does punish him. He won't make that play again, I promise. I actually called that perfectly, by the way. He had Path in his hand. So I can go blue-white, so we can even poke Nahiri. Excellent. Yeah, that play was huge in this game. Especially if this, yeah, we get through, we poke down Nahiri. We get to play our Geist of St. Traft. Now we're very far ahead. He can minus Nahiri, of course, to kill our knight, but that's fine. You know, the Nahiri's obviously going to get him value no matter how he chooses to use it, because it's a very good card. But blowing out that Path to Exile with that Sajiri step, I think, is going to be pretty big. Won't get away with that trick in game 3. It's very interesting. He just keeps spamming out lands when he's got Nahiri and could pitch him into something good. Yeah, okay. Knight down. Seems fine. I imagine we can get, assuming, I think we should be able to get Nahiri off the board this turn, so. Just going to send everything at Nahiri. I'm expecting a Angel here. Oh man, I literally cannot guess what he's about to play. Chord of Calling? Is that what's happening? Is there going to be a chord? He needs all of this mana? What is going on? It's got to be Chord of Calling. She's just going to chord for Elishnorn? Oh my god, that would be so sick. That would be so absurd if that's what happens right now. I didn't count to see if he could actually do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's not it. Yeah, X equals 5. That's not enough. So what do you get for 5? Just could be anything. I have not been able to guess anything coming out of our opponent's deck thus far. I mean, he may just be this like Naya value deck, Naya Nahiri deck, but just splashes one breeding pool for sideboard and negates. That's certainly possible. Oh, it's an Eternal Witness to get back the chord. Okay, that's fine. We will just we'll eat the Witness here so that we can kill the Nahiri. And it does mean a big chord is coming the turn after that, but he won't have Nahiri. He'll only have chord that we know about. So he'll also be taking some amount of damage as well, and we'll play out a Finks. And then after that, we'll have Finks, and so we'll have a board plus a township. How does that work? I would like to attack him with this because those will kill Nahiri. Oh, nice. Actually, protect his life total, make that chord a little worse. If all he was getting with the first one was an Eternal Witness, that's fine. Right? That doesn't seem terrifying. Alright. We have removed a Nahiri. That is step 1. Step 2 is play this Kitchen Finks. Step 3 is hope he doesn't chord into something insane. And hope that we can just Gavany Township next turn. It's been a very interesting game. Okay. That helps. Now we get to attack with everything. So, I mean, he can chord for Arresto and eat us, but that's fine, right? We just force through damage because if he would Arresto this, which is what he needs to kill, he takes lethal. So he can't just... Oh my god, he has the path too. And he'll be able to chord for the Resto. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Pretty good draw off the top, I would say. Jeez. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Worst part is he's not actually dead if he blocks us because we do 5-7 to him, put him at 2. This has been rough all along here. Okay. Well, we'll get him for some amount of damage. And we can play out another bird next turn, and if he whiffs on a draw step for once, then we can spam birds, I guess, and try to get in there with the Gavany Township birds. Alright, well, let's do what we can. 7 damage. He's at 2. We have a 2-3 Birds of Paradise. We can play another Birds of Paradise next turn, so we just need him to whiff on a draw step for once. We have... okay, I guess that's pretty good. What is his deck, man? I'm going to go ahead and play this just because our plan is on the board, so there's nothing to hide here. There's also no reason to attack here. This makes our collected companies. That's sure got a lot. That was one of the better cards he could draw off. That. Oh my god. Okay. What is this? Oh my gosh. Got a noble hierarch. We're gonna have a big board of mana dorks, but oh my gosh, he's drawn so lucky. Okay, can I get in there? This will be a 4-5 attacking. I guess we get on in there with it. Force the blocks, or in this case, just eating a bunch of guys. To 4-5, we can make it a 5-6, so he can't even kill it. But he does have to. He may not have to block. How many can he eat? Okay, good. That's something, I guess. Yep. Persist on back. Very good. Fair enough. I mean, that's fine. He took essentially his free block there. Now he's going to eat our graveyard. I mean, maybe if we force him to get rid of it here in a turn or two, then we may actually be able to cast a Collected Company or Cryptic Command we draw. How many more creatures do we have for him? Let's see. Now he gets to go into his own. Is that it? There's a birds in there. Right, so he's out, I'm out. So that's it. Now, his draws, since we got into stalemate, have been Path, Glenalandra, Skoos, whereas we went Hallowed Fountain, Hierarch. So we went, yeah, okay, well, that's a big guy. We can take a hit. Yeah, it's like he drew a land finally. Gavany on up the boys. We draw on a Geist. Okay. So can we play Geist and activate? We can. Let's go ahead and get our attack in. I don't think there's a reason to attack with both here. Because maybe this becomes a 3-4. That's fine. That doesn't matter. We attack with this one, which he'll take. Probably, anyways. Yeah, he wants to throw his guy away and eat it. That's fine, too. Tap this the right way, I suppose. White. Blue. Colorless. Leaving us with 1, 2, 3. One of these guys in a township. So, that was a good draw. That was a good draw on our part. We need him to not rip something insane here. Also, by taking his blocks with Glenalandra, any Cryptic Command. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know if that matters, though. I think he might still be dead. I'm not sure. Haven't done math. Not going to do math yet. I wonder how that feels, minus Nahiri to kill a bird's paradise. Best part is it actually exiles, so you can't eat it. Just sort of random interaction. I think he's dead. Math is hard. I'll do it when it's my turn. More importantly, we don't have to do the math because he's doing the math right now and figuring out if he can attack. If he does attack, I'm going to take it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, green, white, green. Thing. Activate a Gavany Township. Draw another Geist. Okay. If we attack with everything, he throws the Skoos in front of the Geist. He throws the Angel in front of the Angel. And he takes 4, 5. He takes 7, obviously. Right, because it'd be 4 from here and 3 from here, which is 7. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, this is fine though. So we slam in with the Geist. Have to figure out what to do about Nahiri. I think we attack him. I think we ignore Nahiri here because he can't exile. I mean, he's going to kill this. The idea is he either takes damage from the Angel, and then we can kill him next turn. Yeah, it sucks to have to ignore Nahiri, but I think that's what we have to do because, I mean, maybe we attack, since we can't kill him, maybe we do attack Nahiri because he either lets Nahiri go or he chump blocks with the Angel, whereas if we send this at him, he can just take it, take 4, go to 4, not die, and then he's actually live to just draw removal, I guess. Whereas we're setting up what will be lethal next turn anyways, thanks to these. Yeah, okay, we'll go after Nahiri. Now he has to make this choice. I think he saves Nahiri because I don't think he wins this game without a Nahiri. That's an interesting decision. Okay. I mean, letting Nahiri go is like, this represents another card for him next turn, and he's gonna need something. I think he's just dead, but he gets to eat this, go up to 9. Our team continues to grow. Yep, guy's down. He's up at 9. This is a big scoos. We face the problem where, I guess it's if this weird dance we do continues, then this would actually just kill us. Okay, so I mean, do we think he drew the lightning bolt? I'm going to assume he drew the lightning bolt, unless this is the desperation because he knows that he's dead. However, I can just throw this hierarch in front of it, and it won't matter because, I mean, I don't want to die to his bolt, so. And this is the only one the bolt actually kills, so this is what we're doing. Alright, so we want green, white, green, colorless. I don't know if that's, I'm not positive if that's, he drew a chump blocker. Yep. We drew a land. Yep, now it becomes a 10. Jeez. Alright, so if we attack with both, he blocks the birds. My gosh, this Skoos is ridiculous. Maybe I was supposed to take it there. I mean, it just feels so bad to just play that game and risk it and take it. I mean, now I can just slam in with the Geist. He can't kill the Geist. He takes a bunch of damage and we can take the Skoos hit next turn. But I mean, this is so dumb because he can... I mean, we have to do this, but it's just dumb. Just getting destroyed by this Scoos. I mean, really, he can throw both blockers in front of stuff, right? If he wanted to get his Scoos to an 11-11. I mean, we're going to end up chump blocking the Scoos with a Birds of Paradise next turn, and he'll be at a billion. But I think we'd have lethal after that. I don't know. Could be wrong. We've drawn one. We've seen one of our 7 between Cryptic Command and Collected Company this game. We've seen a bunch of mana dorks and a bunch of land. Yep, this makes... Yeah, that's fine. We're going to be chump blocking next turn anyways if you come in with both. I'm going to chump blocking. I suppose the Birds actually just eats the Resto Angel at this point. Weird game. Weird game. Okay, so let's go ahead and township here. Cannot township a second time even if we play this. If we play this, we could township us. No, we can't. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Alright, get him for 4, put him at 5. Sure, it's gone. I get it. 6. I guess we go ahead and play this land. I mean, he can't afford to play around anything anyways, and maybe it's relevant to double Gavany or something. But I guess we have to chump block the Scoos here. So then maybe I'll crack it anyways. We'll see. Yeah, we have to... What did we rip this time? Court of Calling. Okay. I cannot compete with the top decks he's had. He's geeky cheeky. Alright, man. How do you know if we were going to win that game? If he draws a land, we chump block this. He goes up to 7. Then we attack. He chump blocks this with his angel. And he takes 5, going to 2. And so, no, we were going to have to draw something. Maybe I could have played that differently. I'm not sure. I do not know if I could have played that differently. Let's, well, we were going to get a shuffle in, but okay. Yeah. That's pretty rough. It's, I don't know. Maybe I could have played it differently. Maybe he could have not drawn Path to Exile into Scoos, into Nahiri, into Cord, into Path. Jeez, we went like Hierarch, land, Geist, land, Geist, land, or something. All right, well, we've died. Good game.